I'm trying to Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, wherever this podcast finds you. I hope you are in a good place. If not, I hope we are able to bring you some joy, laughter, information always. I do have a guest today, like I told you, and I'm gonna let him introduce himself now. Do you want me to call you by your nickname, or what you want me to introduce you as?
Uh, you know, my Eagles brothers and sisters, they know me by Harry. You know, my friends know me by Jerk.
Where that name come from?
Like, my auntie gave me that name. A long story short, she said when I used to cry, I used to. So
You used to do too much.
yeah, so my auntie gave me that name. Just being in the neighborhood where I was at in Sunset Villa behind Joseph High School, it just stuck with me. And then I played sports, so it just kind of stuck with me.
So people don't know that, like, they don't realize we come from, well, not the same neighborhood, but the same area. We went to the same
Right,
high school. I'm from 8th Avenue. Like you said, you grew up Sunset Village. So a lot of times when we talk about this stuff, we not talking about it because we imagined it or whatever, we didn't live through it or we didn't overcame it. And it's really about, you can't really help grown people too much. But I do feel like you can help the youth if they willing to listen. So,
right. It's all about the
um,
youth now.
I want to start off. What made me ask you to come on is because I have been looking for somebody who was willing to be open and just share their story because it's so many people still being lost to the streets. And it's like they get
Right.
younger and younger. So when I saw your post, I'm like, let me see if he come on. You don't got to tell everything, of course, but just kind of get some insight to this and then we'll kind of go from there. So
Gotcha, gotcha.
your post, well, thank you again. Um, your post said if you got kids out here and you feel like they're going down the wrong path, reach out to me, please. I got a story. I'm gonna edit it. I got a real street story, not like the online stuff they be catching.
Gotcha, gotcha.
Telling stuff that they saw and never did. Your pride is what leads your kids to the streets because you feel like you got this as a parent, but you don't. I was a boy. I love my mother and father. I chose the street. I went down the wrong path, all because I thought the street had my best interest. Did I find out the hard way? Yes, I did. So
Oh,
what
definitely
stood
did.
out to me was you saying your pride can get in your way or you actually get help as a parent. Because people, I mean, you elaborate on your post of what you was going through, what you was thinking at that time, but I do got some questions.
Okay, it was just I woke up that morning and I just jumped on Facebook and I saw them three kids that was, runaways. I'm like, I know they mama take care of them. I know, you know, she probably ain't asking for no type of help, no type of guidance for these kids for real. Cause she thinks she got it. She thinks she doing it and she thinks she got it. You feel what I'm saying? When you don't. Cause once your kids get a certain age, we really lose them.
Yeah,
You know what I mean? And when I say we lose them, not to the point where we lose them to the streets. It just nowadays they have too much access to social media, so they see things they want this what these people got. They feel like because he 13 and he a millionaire, he feel like he could go do the same thing that this man doing, not knowing he put in the work to get to where he at. It don't come like that. We didn't have a silver spoon in our mouth where we could just be like, when our parents pass away, we got this, we got that, we could leave our kid this. It ain't like that. Know what I mean? So a lot of kids see the jury, the rappers, they real young and they giving them all this money and they think they could be the rappers too. Not knowing these folks selling their soul for this stuff. That's just the whole God on the truth. You selling your soul for it.
and I
Now, I mean,
think
I don't
people
care how
don't
you try to look
understand
at
when
it.
we say sell your soul, that don't, well, sometimes these people are literally signing off contracts, but selling your soul could be just you literally willing to do any and everything just to get this money and get it the fast way. Like they be
Correct.
doing
Correct.
anything and everything.
Correct. Correct. I'm not just saying you selling your soul to the devil or to whoever like
Right.
that. I'm saying like people make real sacrifices sometimes to get where they at.
Yeah.
And saying you want to be in that position, not knowing is you really gonna be ready to make that sacrifice for real? Like, but back to the story. I saw the post and I felt like it was just a lot going on and people was bashing her. I mean, that's what I saw. I saw nobody really telling her to keep her head up, stay positive. It was just, why you call the police? Why you do this? Why you do that? You should have did this. You should have did that. But why y'all ain't giving her no help?
Some people saying, well, maybe the kids running away from something. If all of them ran away at the same time, they running
It's,
away from
it,
something.
but that's the problem though. What they running away from? They ain't like they getting abused.
Right,
They
right.
got a roof over their head. I talked to her. I talked to the boy and the little girl.
Okay, okay, okay. And is one still missing now, or I think you froze up on me.
They 13, 12, and 14 years old. See, almost 16 years old. Like, and she a single parent.
Oh.
Like, how y'all gonna bash her? Like, can't do that. She
They
got
was
other four
bashing
kids to
her.
worry about, plus the three oldest one.
Yeah, they was back. So
Now
does
she
the
put all
lady
her
have
eggs in one basket and just worry about the oldest three and not worry about the little four because they
yeah,
watching what they doing.
yeah. You breaking up a little bit. You breaking up a little bit. Oh, join both. Okay. So where we left off at was saying you actually reached out to the mama of the runaways because you know
Right.
her, you was able to talk to the kids. You said she had some other kids going on. What I want you to speak on is where you said, we lose our kids, because I actually, I watch a lot of podcasts too, even though I got
Right,
one.
right.
So this, I don't know if she was a scientist or just a mother, but she was saying how basically, when our kids get a certain age, we do lose, they just don't want to listen to us. Like, it's not that we doing nothing wrong or not saying the right thing. Kids just get to a certain age, they feel like they know everything. You gotta basically find them, like, you gotta put people around them that you trust because they're gonna listen to
Right.
them before they listen to you. So when you talk to the kids, was you able to, like, do you feel like you got through to them? Do you feel like are they gonna reach back out to you? Like,
I talked to the youngest boy and you could tell he a mama's boy. Know what I mean? Because I was a mama's boy. You feel what I'm saying? Even though I was with my daddy, here and there, but I was a mama's boy. Like, and as me talking to him, I'm looking at his face. He never really gave me a response. He yes sir, real respectable. You know, so I'm like, okay, so he respectable. He got a little brain. He ain't no bad child. Know what I mean? He just followed his brother and his sister. That's what he doing. And him being rebellious, it's not because they not getting what they want. They just feel like they can't do what they want. That's all it is. They know we can't put hands on them. They know we can't do nothing no more. It's over with for that. Do
tonight,
you feel
you
me?
cannot punish these kids, okay? You do have to punish them and you gotta discipline them, but what people don't understand, you really gotta start really young with these kids. Because
Yeah.
you can't, my mama might have slapped me in my face or something like that. You can't do that these days. Like,
Oh,
you will get in
you going
trouble.
to jail.
You go,
Going to jail.
so, when your child is 2 or 3 or 4, it's stuff you gotta try to put it, not try, you gotta put it in there when they real young, because as they
Right.
get older, and they're gonna start getting smart mouths and all this stuff, you can't handle it how, like, 80s babies was handled, 90s, but like, you can't handle it like that. You gotta,
Right.
so I feel like you said, we gotta start thinking different. But I had put my pride to the side because with my girls, I'm not with they daddy. That do not mean this man can't be a father
Right.
to them. You know what I mean?
Right.
Even if you might mess up, cause my oldest daughter, her daddy was going to jail, but he a good daddy. You know what I'm saying?
Right. 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 Right.
So I don't never talk down about him. Like, now as she got older and he still would go back to jail, I would be like, well, daddy did something wrong. He in jail. I ain't never made her feel like he wasn't her parent and that he didn't love her and support her. So, how you feel like, I guess, I don't know if she was a single mama or not, but how do you think mentoring is the answer to try to navigate? A lot of us come from single parent homes, whether it's your daddy or your
It
mama.
it take mentoring too, cause it don't take like you say, like how our parents say it take a village.
Yeah,
It actually do, because they had to see different things besides what the mama or what the daddy doing. They had to see different stuff from different people, different aspects of life. If they don't get the different aspects of life, of course they're gonna be rebellious. Of course they're gonna think this way. They're gonna think one way, especially if they've only been taught one way. You get what I'm saying? Like cause us, like from how we grew up, so we kind of got both sides, the good, the bad. So we kind of know what to say to our kids, how to not mentor our kids a little bit. Like me, I got all my kids under one roof. You get what I'm saying? So my oldest, he's 19, he in the military now. Know what I mean? But my little ones, they right here with me. So by them being right here with me, I'm kind of hands on. You know what I
okay.
mean? So like my little boy and my little girl, my two little boys and my little girl, like right now, how I'm teaching them, like I don't teach them to say yes sir, no sir. I don't teach. They know it, but I don't drill that in them, because I don't want everybody don't deserve your respect.
I do. I need you to say yes. I don't like
Huh?
that. Yeah. Like, just say yes, okay, something like that.
Right? Because people do that.
Okay.
People will be like, oh, they real respectful, and they'll play on that. You feel what I'm saying? And you got to know how to navigate in this world.
So,
Know what I
man.
mean? So I
So
teach
how
my
you
little
feel like you
girl.
do that? How you feel like you prepare a child for a world that, like, sometimes I feel like we want to baby our kids, but you can't really baby them because this world so, like I
That's
said, you
dead.
can
You
do it
can't do
up
that
to
no
a
more.
certain point, but
Right.
again, like I got a 5-year-old, man, my baby is very independent. Like, not that I don't help her or nothing, I do, but also mommy is not gonna be here all the time. Like, I need you to know how to navigate and do just certain stuff, not everything she 5, but to her
Right.
level of, so I feel like I read a post and a girl said, y'all don't want y'all kids to clean up, and I'm like, well, wait a minute, y'all raise the kids not to clean up now? Like, y'all really people like, I know you said the kids feel like they want designer and they want this and that, but a lot of these parents treating their kids like they are these kids on YouTube and on TV.
Yeah. Yeah. Like matter of fact, like you can't live like we living in a time where everybody are living like they rich.
Right.
So these kids see this stuff, they gonna want this all the time. You ain't
Yeah.
finna just be like, I'm finna go buy him a cool outfit what I got on, and then think you ain't finna do this again. You ain't finna take this man no city training about him nothing.
So these
Like you
kids
can't
want
do that.
designers. My kid
Right.
still young, but even my 9, she might say, oh, she just say it because she see it. She don't really understand. She know it's expensive, I guess, because that's what influencers have on. But you
Right.
don't know what Gucci Chanel look like. You don't get really like, come
Right.
on, girl.
Right. Right.
And I'm
That's
not
why
even.
my kid, my son love Walmart. You feel me? He love it. I be so happy when he say, Daddy, they go to Walmart. Cause I used to go take him to the mall all the time, especially my little girl now. I ain't gonna lie, she a little bougie. But I mean, I don't know where she get that from. Her mama ain't bougie, and I'm damn sure ain't bougie. So
they,
excuse my language, but
they different. They different now.
I don't. She growing. She number 5, and she real bougie. Like certain clothes, you ain't finna put on certain clothes. If she put on a skirt, that's what my shorts said.
Yeah, yeah,
You
yeah,
feel me? So
yeah,
I bet you that since she was 3 years old.
yeah,
Girl, close your
exactly.
legs. If you put your skirt on, put something up under it.
Yeah, exactly.
So
Mm.
I'm like,
My little
okay, all right.
5-year-old, my little 5-year-old like to say clock that TV. I'll be like, girl, what? Again, I do not talk like this. I'm not going around the house saying clock that TV. But it's funny, and I do it with her because she like it.
Right,
So it's
right,
it's
right.
funny to see that. So it is a balance. I'm trying to look at these questions I got because I'm back a little bit and I got my glasses.
Okay,
Can
cool.
you tell me anything about your prison time? Like either what got you
Well,
there, what you regret, what you
Well, I'm gonna start out by saying I've been in the streets when I was like 13,
Okay.
just trying little stuff, I hung
Okay.
around, I hung around your brothers, who was on the avenue, Dooley, homie, them my cousins, I hung around beach, all them boys, you know what I mean? But I've been in the streets when I was 13, just in Sunset Villa. I always played sports all my life. Anybody know me? Recreation, all my life I played sports, middle school, high school, all that. But and I always had my own place in Sunset Villa. A lot of folks ain't know that. Teachers knew that. Officer Pitt them knew that. Now Mr. Bates, all them boys, they knew I had my own place in Sunset Villa. Let's come knock on my door. I mean,
You
that's
was
why
at school, they come get you?
let's
Or
come get me. That's why I tell people, like, people want to see me do good. People was actually there for me. I chose that. It wasn't my parents. It wasn't the teachers. No, they gave up on me. Nobody didn't give up on me. I gave on myself. You get what I'm saying? And once people start holding accountability, what they done did, and sit back and actually realize life, and be like, okay, I caused all of it myself. It wasn't nobody but me. Your life gonna be way more better because you gonna know how to maneuver through this thing called life way
dealing
better.
with reality. If
Right.
you could
Dealing with
deal, not
reality.
like how you feel, not your emotions, not you wish you would have did better, but okay, you didn't make that choice. Now this what I'm dealing with. Again,
Right.
I have to do that. Like as a parent, I'm like, okay, I like two kids now. It's not in the situation I would thought it would be, but
Uh,
what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna boss up my life. I'm gonna work hard. I'm gonna give my girls an example. They
I'm
still got
telling you.
contact with their daddy. I'm not no bitter, angry person. Like I ain't gonna make no excuse. I had to, but that accountability is hard for people because you be like, I really did
It took me a long time to really recognize. But what I'm gonna break it down real simple for you. What nipped it in the bud for me is when 2009 came. I got jumped on the hill. That ain't even had nothing to do with me. I had been dealing with them boys. I used to stay up there. Ain't even had nothing to do with me. But I brought my partner up there. And make a long story short, something happened in 2006. We ain't seen them boys for years. Time had to pass by, you know, and they jumped on him. I couldn't leave him up there because it's my personal. So I ended up fighting him, and I stopped hanging around him after that. I was like, you know what? I ain't fucking with my homeboys no more. That's dead. And I never forget, Tamika Rowland. If she see this, I know she gonna be like, yeah, he telling the truth. I was at the store one day, and this I knew I was going to prison. I ain't gonna say I knew, but I knew I was heading that way because she was like, boy, jerk, boy, you the only one out here, ain't it? You the last one out here. You gotta think about it. January was gone,
Yeah, yeah.
Ziggy was gone, KO was gone, Jonathan was gone. All my little homeboys that I hung around was gone. Like everybody got life sentences and got 20 years and 40 years.
Yeah.
And so, me, I'm like, I gotta change, I gotta do something different. So I'm still standing at the store. She pulled up her and the girl from the bottom. I never forget. She got a, boy, you the last one out here, ain't it? Boy. And that shit kind of hit me across the head a little bit. And I never forgot that day. Like 6 months later, I caught my murder charge, January 24th, 2010.
Mm.
And that shit bothered me for years. Like I was like, this girl jinxed me? Or was she trying to tell me to get the hell out this,
Yeah,
this,
yeah.
you feel me? I ended up doing time, man. I ended up catching that charge. And my mom was like, baby, you ain't getting no life sentence. I'm not letting them folk give you no life sentence. Don't worry about that. So me as a mama's boy, I'm like, Mom, I just watched all my friends get life sentences. I can't go play with these people like they did. You feel what I'm saying? I gotta come back home. And then 2011, she passed away on me.
Mm.
I mean, in February. So
So I remember you shared that picture too. It made me think about well, like losing people in prison is hard. That's another reality people don't talk about. Like whether it's how you find out, when you find out, like just being in there, you can't do nothing really. The code, I mean, in prison you can get this stuff, but but
I'm
when
still
my
coping with that
family,
to this day.
you did what?
I'm still coping with this to this day, and I'm 37.
Right. And that was
You
what,
feel me?
12 years ago? What?
Yes. 2011. She died 2011,
Okay, yeah, like,
February,
yeah,
February 2011.
yeah. You ain't gonna.
So
I be like, it's just so many aspects to it that people don't understand. Do you think like, and again, you don't gotta say nothing you don't want to say, but do you think like gangs is contributing to it? Like, have we been had this many gangs, or I mean, like, what do you?
we Augusta ran off clicks. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? We Sunset, Villa, all around. We
you
ain't doing
everybody.
all that. Yeah, we ain't doing all that game back. But see, 2013, what took a big toll when Young Thug and you know the Avenue boys, Donkey them started bringing Young Thug and all them YG and all them boys started
Yeah,
coming to the
Marlo.
Avenue.
Yeah,
You remember all that? Them
yeah,
boys. I was in prison, but I'm getting phone calls like
yeah.
Donkey. Them boy got the whole ATL down here bleeding. You feel me? So
Migos, I remember Migos before they got big, they was down here. Bralo, I
uh-huh.
mean, yeah, everybody.
But see, them boys was bringing them boys down. They was bloods.
Okay.
So no, GD's been in the city. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
That's been
yeah,
going. Them boys been here. But once 2013 with 2014 really just hit hard, it's like the city kind of changed. Good thing with everybody from Sunset Blood. Y'all niggas went up.
yeah.
What? Not how? When?
They
Like
running the jail now. They running the prison system.
that's who run the prison system.
They
Facts.
running the prison system.
So, but the thing is, that ain't gonna save you. If you think that's saving you, it's really hindering you and hurting you because you thinking you something that you really not.
So do you think they do it the plastic reason because they want a brotherhood, or are they scared? Like, what?
I'm gonna be honest with you. A lot of them scared.
I think a lot of it. Don't
A
y'all
lot of them
get me? Don't
scared.
come find me.
Come holler at me. I tell them come holler at Jerk.
Don't come get me. Don't come
A
get me.
lot of y'all, they not gonna tell you the truth though. They not gonna be honest with you. All right. Put it like this: when you going in there, you gotta either be something. Either you gonna hold it down, or you gonna be something. So a lot of their homeboys is success. So of course they gonna be success. You feel what I'm saying? So this is what they grew up on. Like prime example. I'm gonna just give an example. Like I know a lot of guys from the set. I know a lot of guys from Uptown. Like 23rd. A lot of them were GDs before they came Bloods. Yeah, I put that on here too. Yeah, a lot of see my cousin. Javonna Kent. That's my cousin. My mom, she been up there. I used to go to Uptown all the time. Smoke G, all them boys with GDs. It wasn't no Bloods Uptown. So before I got locked up, all them boys had that switched over. Now I mean Dominique, the boy Dominique from 23rd, he didn't want to really put all them boys on. I remember they first came to Ten Wonders. They weren't coming to clubs. Now I mean they really
Like
put
the
themselves
culture
out there like that.
changed. The culture
The
changed.
culture changed, right? The
Yeah.
culture had done changed.
Yeah.
Motherfucker wasn't ripping. If it was 23rd, you screaming you was blood or GD. That's just how it went. It wasn't no other way around it. And if you wasn't, man, them niggas jumping on you, shooting you, you know, they was doing stuff. But I'm gonna get off that subject because I don't really talk about the gang life. I let them do their thing.
Yeah.
You know
Yeah.
what I mean? But
That's another. So we didn't make, as far as what we feel like, because I do want this podcast to have a point, and I do want it to be about how parents can do better, but I also want the young
right,
to see it and feel like it almost as like a warning to them. So as parents, you need a mentor. You need to put your pride to the side, ask for help, good help, the right help,
right.
as young women and as men and women, because there's a lot of girls who in the street life too. We don't talk about that enough either. Like
Mm-hmm.
even if they just gambling, it's still like it's a lot of women in the street life too.
And I'm gonna say this about the females, like the younger ones, they scared, man.
Yeah,
They don't know what's the come of this life. Like pregnancy, having sex, they think it having sex, they done made it cool now. You feel what I'm saying? So these younger thinking it's cool to have babies because they seeing these kids having babies. You get what I'm saying? Like I was what 14, 15 years when I my first, you feel what I'm saying, when I had mine. Know what I mean? So I was
Oh,
young.
I had my baby first baby at 25.
But
But
about
the
yeah,
reason
see,
why I
I was
did
young.
it, the reason why I did that is because of I come from a single mama. I come from my grandma had her child young, my great grandma had her child young. So me and my sister, we had our kids a little bit later, just because we just
Y'all know you did the right thing. You did the right thing. Cause
and
doing it
it's
younger,
a
doing it,
hard
doing it younger when you ain't got no job, you gotta go depend on people. That's where the pressure come in at. You feel like nobody ain't got your back. You feel what I'm saying? You feel like you're doing this all alone when you not all alone. Just get help. It's not hard. Like it's people out here that really will help you for real. Know what I mean? And people gotta put your pride to the side because you will lose your child to the streets. I'm telling you this coming from a boy to a man. You feel what I'm saying? My mama did. My mom was a street person. My daddy wasn't. So I got both sides of the good, the bad. Don't do this, don't do that, do it this way. You know, once my mama found out I was selling the hard stuff, guess what she said? You think you're gonna be out here all night? And where the money at? Cause you're broke. Know what I mean? And that put perspective to what she was saying. Like, you want to be doing this, you gonna go to jail and can't pay for no lawyer? Like, what you doing? Cause I ain't gonna spend the money on no lawyer when I still got your other three siblings and I still got bills. Now you gonna feel like I'm giving up on you.
yeah.
And that's what she broke down to me. And that's why I love my mama to death. Cause she gave me the 1,000, she gave me the real. You feel what I'm saying? Like, she always told me, I ain't gonna never leave you high and dry. But you can't think for me to break my neck when you doing stuff that you know you ain't gotta be doing.
Let's ask you about that. This is a touchy subject. We ain't got that much time left.
I got you, sis. I
Too
got you.
much. So I remember from a young age feeling like I got to get some money some kind of way. Like I want to be rich. I want to take care of my mama. We need a house. We need a car. Like I
Oh,
just felt
right,
like we really didn't have it. So it put you in the mind frame of you want to get some money. You want to do something to take care of your family. I know how my
right,
uncle did it. I was like, no, we're going to do it the right way. Doing it the right way is very slow. It take a lot of time. You got to learn, first of all. We ain't know about credit the right way. We ain't know about say just so much stuff we don't know about. Like, so I'm learning.
right. We
So
wasn't
I'm
we
like,
wasn't being taught it. We
yeah.
wasn't being taught that stuff. Like,
So do you feel like it's a pressure? Like people be like, they be easy on the boys, they hard on the girls. Like I hear that a lot about parents being softer on boys, hard on girls. The boys that go to the street, as long as you
it's
bring the
just
money in, it's okay. How you feel about it?
when I
Do
say when
parents
we
put
say
pressure on the kids to make
when we
moves?
say putting pressure on no, it's really more pressure on the girl. You get what I'm saying? Because the average person don't want their girl to be outside because she gonna come back with the baby inside the home. See, the boy ain't coming back home with the baby. You get what I'm saying? So that's why if any girl that look young lady that's watching this, that's what the parents trying to tell you. You coming back home with this child. It's not like you going somewhere else with this child. So that burden is mine, the parents too. It ain't just yours. You get what I'm saying? Especially if you're at a certain age where you can't really take care of the child like you want to.
I just had this conversation with this girl. I know she pushing 30, and she couldn't figure. She kept saying, "Y'all put it all on the girl." Like, and I was like, "Well, really, it's our choice. Like, this is my body. If I want to have this baby, if I want to use birth control, if I want to have
Right,
an abortion, like whatever I choose to do. If you choose to keep that baby or let him make a baby with you, at the end result, and if you keep it, it's still gonna be on the mama. I hopefully, if you got a good one. It's a bad
the
one.
average female need help.
Yeah.
Like that just period, point blank period. I don't
And
care how
not
you
just
look at it.
money, not just money, because there's been plenty of
Not
times
just
money ain't
money,
been
right?
my issue. It's like no physical help, like emotional help. You
Right.
know what I mean?
You know
So,
how I feel to get all your eager girls up together and have your daughter around them? Sorority girls, let them see something different.
yeah,
You get what I'm saying? That's the type of stuff they need to be around. Like somebody that actually that changed their life around, them veered in the streets a little bit, that actually got themselves together. Somebody that ain't never been in the street, getting aspects from different people. hearing this stuff because they got to hear it. They don't have to see it all the time because what they seeing, that's what messing their brain up. Know what I mean? Because they seeing this stuff.
How
So
oldest daughter?
it's like I don't I don't know, like, because I got two older sisters too, so and I watched them have kids young and but they had help. You get what I'm saying? My daddy ain't lead them to take care of the baby on their own. My stepmama ain't leave Felicia and Tamika to take care of that baby on their own, all because they had kids at a young age. You get what I'm saying? Like you can't
Punishing them for making a mistake. Like
a
now you need
mistake.
to help them so they could try to, you know.
Right, right. Help them out a little bit. Don't hurt them because you put them in a state of mind where they got that rebellion attitude, and you don't want them like that because the baby gonna grow up the same way. Mama always got an attitude. Shut up, sit down, stop, don't do this. Like it's a child. A child is their brain is working, so you have to let them jump up and down, run around, do stuff. Like
Anxiety and bad nerves. It's like, well, that's not their baby
um,
fault.
I'm telling you, that's not the baby fault. Like you need to tone it down, mama. Like just calm down. Like it's okay.
And this again, because I feel like this is about to end. So I want before it ends, just
Okay.
tell me if there's any final thoughts. I know we couldn't even hit on everything I wanted to hit on. And but is there anything else you want to say, like, before we wrap it up?
To the young kids, to the young fellas, I'm not gonna tell you not to try the streets because if you don't see what's going on, you're gonna just jump out there head first and you're gonna fall face first. You get what I'm saying? And you won't be able to pick yourself back up. And it won't be nothing your parents could do for you. So when I say try the streets, I ain't saying try drugs, sell drugs, none of that. You see the people that you're around, you see your cousins, your uncles that got all this time. You see them out there on the corner still doing the same thing for 20 years ago.
Yeah.
It's common sense. Use your brain.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying? You've been seeing this man do this for 20 years. He's still doing the same thing.
Yeah. Yeah.
So that should tell you right there that that person ain't getting nowhere. I don't want to go that route. I don't want to be doing it for 20, 30 years. You
And it's
get what I'm
not
saying?
hard work. Like I always say, slow motion better than no motion. You can't tell me
Telling you.
because you
I
think
love it. I love the slow motion.
you have to stay focused and you have to keep encouraging yourself because you will get in your head like, dang, I ain't got here yet, and I ain't got that yet. But it's like, shit, look how far I've come. We
I'm
started from
telling you.
nothing. So to start from nothing, you know what I'm saying? Like, and that's no disrespect to my family, my foundation. Like, I'm very grateful for it all.
Right, right, right,
You know, we just started on the lower end of the totem pole. So I'm
right.
proud of you. I thank you again for doing this. I feel like we gotta link up again when we got like, more time. Because I had a lot
Anytime
of
you're ready.
questions.
Anytime you're ready. Anytime. Like I don't have no problem with doing this. Know what I mean? Because I feel like if whoever I could, the more I could reach, you know, the more people I reach, the more parents, fathers, the youth, the little girls. Like I don't have no problem talking to nobody. Cause I failed.
Get that right. Even though I got 8 minutes left.
Okay, go on, get back to work, and whenever you're ready to do this again, tap in with me.
I
Know what I
will. I
mean?
will.
So
I'm gonna
I'm
upload. Actually, I'm gonna upload this tomorrow.
okay.
So it'll be on my YouTube channel. Is it okay to tag you in it?
Come on, you know you can. I don't got no problem
People,
with that.
I interviewed this one lady, and I think she felt like she opened up too much or something, and she like unfollowed me.
No, like, cause
And it
anybody
was
know me,
a
they know
good
I'm gonna.
interview. We was talking about gun violence because her brother had got killed. Like I, I don't know, but people be going through stuff. So whatever.
Yeah, but yeah, you can tag me, and anybody that you know that want to talk to me, reach out to me.
That's what I'm gonna put in the
Tell them
post.
get it, tell them
That's what
get
I'm
out, reach out
doing.
to me. I done fell on my face and got back right.
Me
You
too.
feel what I'm saying?
More than one time.
More than one time, you feel me? So, and I'm
All
gonna
right.
take
Until next time, keep pushing. Thank you so much for your support. Thank you, Jared. And, I'm gonna make
no
sure I tag
problem.
you, okay?
Okay, thank you, P.